Hello everyone, Novian here, and we are back with One Piece Volume 105 here. We're finally finished with Wano. As kind of expected from the ending of last volume when we defeated Kaido. We finally left, and we're onwards to Egghead. Well, we already landed on Egghead, and there's so many new, much lore developments that are going on here. And okay, this is a cool callback to what is it, Volume 24. That was when Blackbeard said, "Man's dreams never die." That was that. I think, or is that it was 24, 25, whatever. There's so much stuff like when the Cat Viper and Dog Storm, they're staying in Wano, and they made Carrot the king of Zoe, right? What? Why? Wouldn't Wanda make more sense? Or maybe one of the Dogstorm Three Musketeers. I don't know. Good for her, I guess. I guess she's more suited to lead Zoe than Momonosuke is to lead Wano. She's a bit more. She's older than him, you know. But it still feels kind of weird, you know. Because like Carrot is she's always been like a happy, funny, not very serious character. I mean, she's had serious aspects to her character, you know. Um, but it is kind of weird, cool to see, and they were just so matter of fact about it. They're like, you hey, Carrot, you're king, Mokomo dukedom. That's King gay, sure thing. Oh wait, King. uh, she's very cute. Everyone loves Carrot. Okay. Um, and some other things to wrap up Wano. Uh, Otama is the apprenticeship of Shinobu to be like a shinobi. Ninja. That's cool. The Yamato, he's going to stay back in Wano, travel the country, and then eventually join up with Luffy. Maybe, I don't know. We'll have to see if we can get Yamato on the crew. Um, who knows? Who knows? I don't know. I don't know. Um, yeah. Then Momonosuke cries again, and this Wano is placed under the authority of Brother Protection, the flag of the Straw Hat Pirates, which is now even more prestigious now that Luffy is a not warlord, no, emperor. It's very, very prestigious. People were scared last volume, because now that fucking Kaido's not here, he was a tyrant, but he was keeping people away. So hopefully they can protect Wano. Yamato's pretty strong, and hopefully the Straw Hats flag will be a deterrent. And then we leave Wano. It was alright. Maybe not as great as some of the hype was, but there was some cool. I still think it's weird how Momonosuke is like a adult with a body of a kid, or the mind of a kid. That seems kind of weird. I mean, I know it's One Piece. One Piece has always been weird, but I don't know. It just doesn't. It doesn't sit right. I don't know. And then after the arc, we always have to get the new bounties. Chopper's bounty increase tenfold, unprecedented growth. You can do this, Chopper. You got it. Um, and yeah, we got. Why is Nami always the second lowest? This is unfair. She has Zeus with her now. Come on. Uh, these guys are on the 300 to 9 or 400 million range. God, Usopp. 500 million. Nami, or Robin, not 930 million. She's close to a billion. And these guys are all about a billion. Luffy, 3 billion. Goddamn. And speaking of bounties, we got the Cross Guild placing bounties on Navy admirals and I guess vice admirals. I'm not sure how many ranks in the military have bounties or cross guild bounties. They haven't specified what the bounties are. They haven't specified the numerical bounties that admirals and vice admirals and stuff have. But it's cool. It's cool that the cross guilds doing that. Spicing things up in the new world, making things a bit harder for the Navy to act. That's cool. Gives a bit more legitimacy to Buggy as an emperor. I like how Crocodile and Mihawk, who are with him, just kind of know he's a fraud, but they're like, "Hey, we'll keep him around, and he'll be like the figurehead, so we can lay a bit lower, you know." I mean, they're still on the poster, but I mean, as long as Buggy takes the biggest heat, that's cool. Crocodile and Mihawk weren't really in it for like the fame. They didn't want the spotlight. Especially Crocodile. Like, if you think about the Alabasta arc, he wasn't. He was like hiding his name and stuff. So I think this suits their style a bit more. And fucking Blackbeard's at it. He battled. God damn it. Hit Boba Hancock. And was about to win, but then Wallace saved her. Although he kind of admitted that he couldn't beat Blackbeard at his age. Maybe in his prime. But there's these weird, like, pacifistas. They're like kids. And they have, one of them has a resemblance to Hancock's younger sister. Or was it? I forgot the exact details of her flashback, but yeah, that's weird. And there was also one that looked like Jimbei when they were back when they were in Egghead later on in this volume. So it's quite interesting. Kobe is kidnapped by the Blackbeard pirates. Everything's going on. They learn that Vivi was kidnapped. And they're like, "Hey, maybe you should save her." But they don't really know much about what's going on. Zoro reminded him that like he didn't save Ace until it was like very necessary. He's undeniable danger with the Vivre card. So I guess they're gonna Hope she's a strong woman. Hope she can figure it out herself. But it is interesting. Then Luffy tells his dream to everyone in the Straw Hat crew. But we don't, not the audience. I don't know. I don't know what he's planning. Um, Shanks, Sabo, and Ace are the only other people who knew. What is he planning? What is he planning? I guess it's weird. Brooke laughs, but Usopp is like concerned, and then Frankie laughs, and then he laughs, but then Robin and Nami are shocked. Chopper's amazed. These are weird reactions, They're quite mixed. They say it's not possible. I don't know. It would only be possible he's king of the pirates. Um. Hmm. I don't. And that's all at the end of my. What the hell? What is bro cooking? What the hell? Okay. And then this fucking emu, the Renegon eyes, crosses off Lucia, and then it disappears. Never existed in the first. Okay, confession time. I saw spoilers of the true appearance of Emu. I don't know much of the context, but I did see the design, and it's an interesting one. And then we meet Bonnie, and we go to Egghead. Egghead's a weird place. It's like it's like in the future, but it was also the past. We'll learn more about the past part later, but it's like and then there's like a bunch of Vegapunks, like Vegapunks split himself into a few like 6 people. Some of them are like female. That's cool. It's woke. We like that. Frank, what? Jinbei, what are you doing? What's this? What's this fit? He's like a tourist, man. Chopper looks cute. Chopper is cool. We always like Chopper here, but I don't like Jinbei. What's going on here? Bonnie. Do we know that Bonnie's father was Kuma? I don't remember if we knew that. That's an interesting relationship. Hey, who was law fighting here? Look, she looks amazing. Okay, uh, fighting someone with fucking gender bending powers. Let's Burgess there. What the hell? Everything's going crazy here. Wait, who are these guys again? Burgess. I remember that name. Who was that? Who was that again? No, this is strong. No, he's with Blackbeard. Anyways, they're having a crash. With Blackbeard and Law. Okay, I'm kind of getting out of hand. Okay, there's all these fucking really weird Vegapunk guys. Dr. Edison, Thagger. Okay, they're named after very smart people, and they also have their own like emotions or jobs, whatever they're. I'm not sure what to call these facets of them. Like one of them, oh my job is for violence, and that was one of the cutesy ones. I think they called them pacifistas, but I guess their names are seraphims. Seraphim Ford's the Jinbei one. I don't know what they're all about. I guess we'll find out. As we continue the arc. Yeah, I'm not sure about like what. I don't know what direction we're going in as an arc. You know. So that's all my analysis. Although my analysis is always limited because I'm not that. Look, I just like reading manga. Okay. Yeah, that'll do it for now. But this one, the greedy, she's cute. Um, uh, okay, that'll be okay. That's it. Let's go. Bye. Bye.